Well, I'm happy to join both Leader McConnell and my colleagues who stepped up and provided some leadership in putting this legislation forward. I think it's a really thoughtful approach. It addresses the concern that the state of Nebraska has had, and the state leaders in Nebraska have worked with TransCanada to come up with what I think is a good solution for their state. This pipeline traverses South Dakota. It does create about $500 million of economic activity in South Dakota and hundreds of jobs and lots of revenues for state and local governments, tax revenues. So it really is a no-brainer. It's been studied, it's been scrutinized, it's been analyzed, it's been reviewed now for 3 years, and there's absolutely no reason whatsoever why this thing shouldn't be moving forward. The reason it's not moving forward is because the President has put his political agenda and his job ahead of jobs for American workers. It's been said very clearly by my colleagues, but it's purely and simply that. There is no other rational reason why this project should not be advancing given all the work that's already been put into it, all the environmental analysis that's already been done. And so if you think about what it could mean for this country in terms of jobs for American workers, the energy security, as has already been mentioned, the great story this morning in the Wall Street Journal about, for the first time in 62 years, America being a net exporter of energy, not of crude oil. We still continue to be a net importer of crude oil, but a net exporter of energy. That is a wonderful story which we could build upon and which could continue to grow our economy and create more jobs for people in this country. And we're trading with a country that is a friendly. Our biggest trading partner is Canada, and that oil sands is either going to go to the United States or someplace where we're going to benefit from it, or it's going to go to other countries around the world like China, as Senator Hoeven has mentioned. And I think that's another sort of upside to this whole equation, is that this is, as Senator Hoeven has pointed out, also has an environmental benefit as a result of us using and refining that oil here in this country, as opposed to having it going somewhere like China. So it's a no-brainer. I mean, you sit back and you look at this thing, and the only conclusion you can draw is that the President has concluded that this is not in his own political best interest, but it is clearly in the best interest of the American people, clearly in the best interest of the American economy, clearly in the best interest of our energy security needs. And for all those reasons, I hope that this legislation will advance through the process, that the President will sign it into law, and that absent some unforeseen development, that this thing will get started, the construction will begin, the jobs will be created, and this country will benefit enormously as a result.